Hello friends, welcome back. Firstly, please remember to turn on subtitles in your languages. If you need help finding it, it's the CC icon on the right top of your mobile phone. If you are using a computer or TV, it's on the right button in the setting icon. I have translated every video into many different languages. At the end of the last video, we mentioned Jiang Xuening kidnapped by Xie Wei's adoptive father Wan Xiuzi to the heavenly set. Then the storyline of Wan started. But I guess the drama will delete this line, because Wan is not listed in the cast. Besides, the drama may change the final revenge, because it's very dark in the novel. Okay, back to the story. In the heavenly set, Jiang Xuening was shocked when Wan Xiuzi told her that Xie Wei was Du Jun recluse. Xie Wei rushed to rescue her alone soon. In fact, Xie Wei has his own plan. He had been waiting to get rid of his adoptive father for a long time. But Wan is cunning and has no fixed residence, so it's challenging to catch him. Wan blamed Xie Wei for controlling the followers of the heavenly set in the northern provinces and killing the second chair. He felt that he had raised a wolf who beat him back, but he had to rely on Xie Wei to launch the rebellion, so he didn't kill him and Jiang Xuening. Xie Wei pretended to promise to help Wan Xiuzi with the rebellion. Wan put Xie Wei and Jiang Xuening in one room. To let his guard on, they had to act in the room. Not long after that, they started rebellion. On the way, Xie Wei arranged for Yanling to lead troops to rescue them. However, Xie Wei was forced by Wan Xiuzi to stab his left hand, which is very important for him in playing Guqin. Jiang Xuening took advantage of the chaos and held Wan with a knife. As a result, Xie Wei controls the heavenly set. After Xie Wei was injured to save Jiang Xuening, she finally realized how deeply she loved him so far. Xie Wei ordered Wan to lead the people of the heavenly set to attack the cities on the way to the capital as fast as he could. He also arranged for Yanling's army to chase after them with the so-called title of Emperor's reinforcement. All the civilians on the way were very grateful for their reinforcement. After only 5 months, they arrived in the capital. The capital fell into chaos. Jiang Xuening had already dispatched Xie Wei's guard to kidnap Zhou Yingzhi's concubine Yao Niang. She knows this woman is his weakness from her previous life memory. By the way, Jiang Xuening didn't kill Zhou Yingzhi at the beginning of the rebirth, because she knew if she kills this one, a second one would appear from the enemy side. At least, she knew the weakness of Zhou, so she can control him as a pawn in the most important step. As expected, Zhou betrayed the emperor and opened the city gate directly. But Jiang Xuening still killed Zhou for her best friend. Then come to the final revenge, which is very dark. I recommend you to jump to the ending if you can't accept it. I have already divided this video in the time bar. After they entered the imperial palace, the officials thought Xie Wei was there to save them. Wan Xiuzi laughed and said Xie Wei is Xiao Dingfei. The fake Xiao Dingfei also admitted it. All the officials were extremely shocked, except for the emperor and Duke Xiao showed fear on their faces. Duke Xiao said that it was not his fault. It was the imperial family who pushed Xiao Dingfei out to sacrifice in the 300 boys massacre. The officials immediately realized the truth of the incident 20 years ago when hearing it. Duke Xiao thought Xie Wei would not kill him because of their relationship, but he was wrong. Xie Wei still shot him to death with archery, which Xie Wei was super good at. His guard also killed the heir, Xiao Ye. Next, Xie Wei gives the emperor 2 options. The emperor can either choose to kill the emperor's dowager Xiao or to be killed. This option was just like the emperor and his mother gave to Xie Wei 20 years ago. The emperor killed the emperor's dowager Xiao ruthlessly at once and put all the blame on her. In fact, he was not innocent too. He agreed with his mother's behavior 20 years ago. Then he killed Consul Xiao to satisfy Xie Wei. In the end, the 4 persons in the Xiao family all died. It's the same ending in their previous life. At this moment, the surrounding officials felt the emperor was the more terrifying one compared to Xie Wei. At that time, the princess came with the imperial army, which the emperor gave her before for reinforcement. The emperor thought the princess would save him, but the princess had already been disappointed with the imperial family, so she asked Xie Wei to kill the emperor. The emperor finally died. Wan Xiuzi went madly to get the jade seal. Yanling immediately killed Wan and got the jade seal, but he gave it to Jiang Xuening instead of Xie Wei. When Yanling was staring at her with tearful eyes, Jiang Xuening realized he was not the normal Yanling and asked who he was. Yanling said he was wrong, he shouldn't rob her jade seal. In fact, Yanling recently started dreaming about his previous life. Sometimes he even felt the events in the dream had really happened. In the dream, he and Xie Wei robbed the jade seal from Jiang Xuening, and she committed suicide. So he felt very guilty for her and wanted to make up for his faults. Yanling told her to choose between Xie Wei and the princess, or whatever she wants. Jiang Xuening knows the shortcomings of Xie Wei's personality. She is not suitable for that position. So she gave the jade seal to the princess, telling her to be the emperor herself or choose a boy from the imperial clan as the emperor. Xie Wei initially thought she would choose him, so he got angry and turned to leave. Jiang Xuening grabbed his hand and said she would accompany him this life and marry him. She also said he is intelligent, but only doesn't know how to love a person. He is always afraid of losing what he owns. He prefers to bear troubles in the heart instead of pouring them out. From now on, she will teach him how to love her. In the end, it's claimed that Xie Wei and Yanling put down the rebellion of the Heavenly Set. But the emperor died, so the princess became the regent. Xie Wei becomes Taishi, the highest position among the officials. Although all the officials don't dare to disobey him, he doesn't care about the government affairs. Yanling is granted title of Great General. Zhang Zhe is promoted to the Minister of Punishment. Xie Wei's best friend Lu Xian becomes the Minister of the Financial Department. The fake Xiang Dingfei is still living happily every day. The previous emperor's younger brother, Shen Jie, isn't killed because he's a kind person. The princess invited Jiang Xuening to help with the daily affairs and gave the Kunling Palace to her as a working place. On a snowy day, Xie Wei came to pick up Jiang Xuening. On the way back, they found a white cat in the snow. Xie Wei moved it to the side of the road without fear. She asked him why he's not afraid of cats anymore. Xie Wei said cats are not as horrible as humans. She asked, "What about snow?" He smiled, "It will always melt." Next come the epilogues. There are 4 epilogues in total, 2 are available online, but the other 2 are only available on physical books. I will recap all of them here. Epilogue 1 tells the other side of the previous life story from Xie Wei's eyes. After Xie Wei and Yanling occupied the palace, Jiang Xuening visited Xie Wei at night to wish he would not kill her. However, Xie Wei had just taken drugs which caused illusions. He dipped ink brush in cinnabar and drew a line on her neck, which is used to drive out the evil spirit. He thought she was the evil spirit and shouted her away. After waking up in the morning, he asked servant and confirmed the empress had come last night. He went to meet her, but he heard Jiang Xuening talking with her bestie in the room. Jiang Xuening said the only way to save herself was to rely on Yanling. Xie Wei got angry and left. In fact, Xie Wei probably has special feelings for her, but he is unclear about the feeling. This explains why he feels irritable and hates the abnormal self when facing Jiang Xuening. The officials claim the empress should also die after the emperor's death. Yanling wanted to be the emperor to make Jiang Xuening his empress. He finally quarreled with Xie Wei. Xie Wei forced him to meet Jiang Xuening. Jiang Xuening thought Xie Wei wanted to kill her. Unexpectedly, she committed suicide without hesitation by using the knife he had given her before. In fact, Xie Wei gave her the knife to help her protect herself and kill Yanling if she couldn't bear Yanling's bullying, but she misunderstood Xie Wei. After that, Yanling and Xie Wei's alliance broke up. Xie Wei went to release Zhang Zhe from prison and met a royal official of Jiang Xuening. He was told by her before to send a plum blossom to Zhang Zhe. Xie Wei was so jealous of Zhang Zhe that he trampled the flowers on the foot. Later, Xie Wei chose a begging boy on the street and made him emperor. By the way, this child will become a good emperor in the future. Then Xie Wei went to a temple, filled snow in a jar, and sat down before the memorial tablets of 300 boys. He waited for the snow to melt into water slowly, and then committed suicide. He died just beside Jiang Xuening's golden hairpin and the knife. Epilogue 2 is about the previous life from Zhang Zhe's eyes. When he was a child, his father was wrongly imprisoned and died. He was raised by his mother, who taught him to be upright. After he grew up, he overturned the case for his father, later started to work in the Department of Justice or Punishment, and was responsible for investigating cases. One day, he saw the Empress Jiang Xuening in the palace. The young emperor loved and spoiled her. She looks like a vivid flame. Zhang Zhe didn't think he would like her at first, because his life was opposite and boring. Once the Empress took a fancy to a beautiful bird and ordered Xie Wei to get it down. She kept the bird in a cage. She was so happy and watched the bird every day. However, not long after that, her mood was gradually down, and she finally released her loved bird. Later, it's clear the relationship between the Empress and Emperor suddenly cooled down. Then Lady Xiao became consort. The officials supporting the Xiao family wanted the Emperor to abolish the Empress, but the Emperor refused. He loved his Empress, but the Empress just preferred freedom. Later, the Empress met Zhang Zhe sometimes and often teased him happily. They were also involved in the jailbreak of the Heavenly Set and left the capital together. On the way, she said that she loved him because she had never had anything that truly belonged to her since childhood, so she had to fight for everything by herself, including her adoptive mother, her parents, and the Empress' position. At this moment, Zhang Zhe finally gave up resisting. He realized Jiang Xuening had already walked into his heart. After returning to the capital, he collected all the information about her to learn about her past and pieced together a real Jiang Xuening. Later, because of Zhu Yingzhi's case, Jiang Xuening begged him to help her. He agreed, betrayed his principles, and paid a heavy price. His mother died accidentally while he was tortured in prison. In the end, Xie Wei came to see him and said, "Your empress died." He recalls that jailer has told him the empress had dispatched someone to send plum blossom to him before, but it was destroyed by Xie Wei. Zhang Zhe realized that Xie Wei had different feelings for Jiang Xuening. He chuckled. The sage Xie Wei also became a mortal. In episode 3, Xie Wei and Jiang Xuening are about to get married. Before marriage, Xie Wei accompanied Jiang Xuening to the countryside to see the grave of her adoptive mother, Wan Niang. At the grave, Jiang Xuening told Wan Niang what she had experienced these years. It's just like the chatting in her childhood. She had once hated Wan Niang because Wan Niang always ranked her biological daughter first in heart. Jiang Xuening was only second. That's why Jiang Xuening always wanted to surpass her sister, but now she's relieved. On the night of the wedding, all their friends attended. Xie Wei took Jiang Xuening on horseback to the mountain to watch the moon and the temple. Since Zhang Zhe told her that Xie Wei had committed suicide in his previous life, she realized that it was because he had no loved one in the world before. So she gave him a golden coin carved with character Shou, which means longevity, saying that she wished he would live more than 100 years, and so would Xie Wei. Xie Wei smiled and promised her. The episode 4 is the happy life of Xie Wei and Jiang Xuening after marriage. They have twins aged 3, a boy and a girl. The boy is named Xie Tian and the girl is Xie Yun. Xie Wei is more patient with the girl because the boy is too noisy. On a snowy day, Xie Wei and his son met Zhang Zhe at the palace gate. His son praised Zhang Zhe and wanted Zhang Zhe to be his teacher. Xie Wei got jealous again and pushed his son into the snow on purpose. Zhang Zhe watched them walk away, thinking that Xie Wei didn't like the world or care about others. The only reason he still chooses to be alive is that Jiang Xuening is accompanying him. Okay, it's a long recap of a long novel. I have put a link to the novel in the comment below if you want to read more details. Thank you for your support. See you next time.